Welcome to Cine here, where you come for all of your media needs. My name is Ray.
It's your boy Nikki Tay.
And today, we're going to continue the discussion of Game of Thrones, Season 8, Episode 5.
So let's do a quick rewind, in which last episode we were left with Dany losing a dragon, losing her best friend, Missandei, and Cersei pretty much ready to kill everybody. And I think it was a lot of excitement, even though a lot of people felt that it wasn't a good episode. I thought it was a pretty good episode. We got a lot more dialogue, a lot less dimly lit battles. But this one starts off with Varys. And I watched the episode twice, so I am more than convinced he was trying to poison the queen. He has a conversation with a little girl. She tells him she's not eating, right? And when that plan fails, he has to go to Jon Snow and say, hey, look, you should be king. Right? You should be the one to sit on top of the Iron Throne. But Jon is going to continue being a little girl. No, I don't want to be king. You know, she is my queen. Of course, Tyrion hears this. He tells Daenerys. And then you know what that leads to. Dracarys. It is time for Varys to go. But we already knew he was going to die. That has been long predicted. So Varys' death in that moment did not surprise me. I think what surprised me more is how ruthless Daenerys became in that moment. And instantly when you saw her on the screen, it was a very different tone. It was a very different queen that we were getting from the first 4 episodes in this 5th one.
I don't know how I feel about this episode. I don't know if I love it. I don't know if I hate it. This is the first episode in Game of Thrones history where I don't know how to feel, right? I'm even doing this review right now, and I'm just like trying to find like some sort of like way to go about how I'm going to describe and tell everybody how I feel. I don't know. I don't know if I hate it or if I love it. It was an episode, right? And it was leading up to some things, but then I feel like a lot of things came left field in this episode. And the Varys death was foretold, absolutely, but a lot of other things wasn't, right? And a lot of things that happened, I would almost say shouldn't have happened. Now, I don't know if this is due to it not being based on books anymore, how the writers have teamed up with the writer of the books, and they are, somewhat kind of going over what may or may not happen in the books coming up past. But I don't know if this is how the show should really be going. I don't know if what all of the events in this episode should have happened the way they happened. And I kind of want to get your feeling on how you feel about that.
I think we are at the point in this season where the 6 episodes are hurting them. It's that plain and simple. We are getting too much in an episode. Everything is now rushed. Plot lines are so advanced that they don't feel natural. And we might as well just jump to the biggest moment in this episode, right? Is when Daenerys chooses to kill everybody in King's Landing, right? That to me was so left field. I was like how did we get here? I can understand it. Like let me take a step back. Like she's lost everybody. She understands that people want Jon for the throne.
Yes.
And she's feeling like she has lost complete control of the situation. I get it, right? But to see her become just so evil, right? It's just a complete shift. She went from a character who I absolutely loved, and I have been rooting for 7 seasons. Then in season 8, it's kind of been like, I don't really know what she has become. But 5 episodes later, it's like, okay, now I hate you. It's like, how do we get here with Daenerys? Like, I wanted something to progress a little more naturally versus like the hate was kind of just pushed on me. And while I have to accept it because what she did was just crazy, right? At the same time, it's like, damn, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it.
And I was thinking about that point. I'm going to make that point later on, but I agree. Dany's turn from the shining hero to the heel, this was the fastest heel turn I've ever seen in my life on cinema.
Absolutely.
Cinema, TV, anything. I've never seen one character go from so beloved being so hated by some so quickly.
And it's uncalled for. And I think the same thing happens to Jaime's character.
I agree.
It's like you build up 7, if not 8, almost 8 seasons of a great story arc where we go from hating Jaime to kind of liking him, but maybe still hating, to like, okay, I could actually love this guy because he has grown, you know?
Yes.
Just for him in 2 episodes to go back to season 1 Jamie, and it's like, why? It's like help me understand, give me more dialogue, give me more reasoning, give him like a scene where he's like with somebody and he's talking, like airing out his feelings. Give me something to let me inside the mind of Jamie, because right now all I'm getting is, yeah, they don't know what to do, so I'm getting very rushed writing. And that's what it feels like. I'm getting very rushed writing with amazing scenes, right? Like, I got some things that I wanted. I got to see Jamie fight Euron, which I knew was coming, right? That was nice. I got to see the Clegane Bowl, Sandor versus Gregor, which is like finally, right? They even did the justice of putting the Hound back in the fire, right? Like, it's like the baptism for him. It was like a symbolic way to go out. They did a lot of cool things, but at the end of the day, the bigger things, the Daenerys, the Jamie, the whole thing with Grey Worm and Jon, I didn't like. It's that instant. Like Grey Worm was like, yeah, like you are no longer a part. I don't see you as a friend. You are now an enemy. Just with that one look, and it's like wow. It's like you are killing people who surrendered.
Yeah, and this is my thing as well. My thing as well is like, you do get those moments. There are more moments in this show that I loved. I love the connection of brothers, right? Like, I love the fact that Tyrion and Jamie got that moment, right, where he said, "You are the reason why I am here today," and things like that are great. But I disagree with the fight with Jamie. I didn't think, I would have thought that he would have left. He is more about protecting himself than he is sacrificing his life.
I like the fact that they fight.
For a cause.
Did he have to die?
That's what I'm
Maybe
saying.
not. But the fight was needed. You had sex with my sister.
Jamie didn't care about that. Jamie said, "So what? I'm about to go see what. Let me get her."
Yeah, because Jamie was already ruined. His character was already ruined. You know what I mean? Like he is literally just going there to get her for whatever reason. Right? It's bad dynamics, but the fight itself I liked. I'm not saying it was a time or place.
I understand. You might like the fight, but the reasoning behind it
was weird. It was weird.
Because he would have left. He's always been about survival. He's left before when he thought he was going to die early in his life. Came and reclaimed the throne. I thought he would have left again, especially after knowing, or he should know that baby now he is. Right? He don't know. We all clarified that
he didn't know.
Maybe he did know. Maybe the writing just didn't get us there. Like maybe it was so rushed that they didn't even get to touch on a point like that.
So that gets back to my point, or not my point. My other thought, right? Another scene which kind of confused me was the Jon and Daenerys scene, right? She is like asking him, like, just love me, like give me the love I need to love these people before I do something I shouldn't do. And he pulls away, and I'll have some discussions, you know, he's pulling away because that's his aunt, the dynamic has changed, he can't love her like he used to, whatever the reason is, it wasn't explained. So it doesn't feel, it feels wrong. It's like, Jon is just treating her like shit, so hell yeah, she's mad, like, hell yeah, she bitter, like, why, like, Jon, why out of all the time, you were, like, Tyrion has stated, like, she will go in here and kill everybody. Look what she did to Sam's parents. And to turn her into a woman scorn, like, that's what we do? He got to be smarter than that. Or the writing has to explain why.
Mm-hmm. And Jon's character also took a step back because Jon has always, throughout his entire life, rebelled against something that he did not believe in. Even in that one scene when he was like, well, let's not attack these people. So why didn't he come at Dany originally when she had the thought process of burning the city? Why didn't originally he say, "Hey, we're not doing that. I'm not taking a part of that. I'm just saying my queen.
I'm not sending the North there to do this.
No, we are not going in and slaughtering people.
We are going there to control it and take the capital."
He didn't say none of that time. He kind of let her go off on
and do whatever.
And then he wanted to say something about it.
It's the character arcs are becoming more convoluted. The only person who has remained stable in their story,
Sansa,
and Arya. Only two people. Sansa and Arya.
Tyrion as well. He hasn't done anything out of nowhere now, I don't think.
That's fair, but I feel like
and Varys as well. He died like a G.
I don't like a lot of the other dynamics are just so weird.
And thinking about dying like a G, can we as fans collectively be upset at the way that Cersei's died? She got one of the lamest deaths out of all the
See,
seasons. All her kids died way more dramatically.
See, I didn't
She got
even,
the garbageest death out of everybody.
See, I'm hoping that she's not dead.
Okay.
I'm hoping that they are like somehow protected under that rubble. So when they dig them up, she can get the death that she deserves. Because if she died by a ton of bricks, this show,
Pebbles killed
like
her.
what?
Not poison, not
like
cutting,
we wait 8 seasons.
burning.
Like everybody had all these crazy theories. Like from Arya striking her name off the list to Drogon gotta eat her while she's on fire. You know, something crazy, right? And she get crushed with Jaime holding her. What? Like what have we done to deserve that?
And I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't have been on Arya's list either because she didn't really kill that many people. I love Arya the character, but if you look at all the list of people she did, she added people on the list that she killed. But out of all the little main people, they all dead, yes. But she didn't kill them.
Well,
Like the Mountain, the Hound, Cersei's, Joffrey, like all these people that was on her list. When she was going to sleep, reading all these names off,
Yeah.
she didn't take part in none of their
some people got taken from her.
Absolutely, a lot of them, most of them did. That's what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't mind being on this list because you tend to survive or die from other things outside of Arya. Die from things that you did on your own, not what Arya did to you. And it just leads me back into another point. Like this show, I told everybody at the beginning of this discussion 1. You can go back to it, listen to it. If you need to do your thing, you have to stick the landing. You got to stick the landing. And right now, they might have broke their leg on the landing. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think it's that bad. To be fair, I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people are saying. A lot of critics are shredding this season. Is this season great? No. Is this season terrible? No. It is at minimum what I expected.
I disagree.
At minimum. Because
Tell me 2 things you wanted to get in this season.
I wanted to get the Night King fight.
Okay, and that was terrible.
It was, but
Okay, what was the second thing?
Okay.
What was the second
Let me
thing?
be clear. What was the fight as amazing as they made it up to be? No. But did it have spectacular moments? It's all about the moments at this point.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
It's all about the moments.
It wasn't because of the fight though. The moments took place.
But she killed him. The moment of him dying.
That's it.
It was.
That's it.
And we got great dialogue.
That's it. We got
two really good episodes.
Yeah, we did.
2.5.
But my thing is like I would say if everybody wrote down a list of the things that they wanted to happen in the season, right?
Yeah.
Cersei's death.
Yep.
The battle itself. Like how good is the battle and the defeat of the Night King? I would say those are the 2 biggest things you want.
They dropped.
And probably the throne.
They dropped the ball on the
On 2 of them.
on the biggest things.
On 2 of them. And this is the thing. The third thing would be, I would assume most people probably wanted Dany or Jon to sit on the throne, right? Mm-hmm. That was the last thing we gonna get. And even that moment is so sour because most people don't even like Dany no more because of why.
And you want to know what's so crazy? The one person I didn't want to sit on the throne is probably gonna sit on the throne.
John?
Nah, Sansa.
It's
gonna end up being Sansa. It's gonna end up being that.
I think Jaime gonna.
That bittersweet writing. It's gonna be. This show started. The first season started with Ned Stark dying, right, in King's Landing. Mm-hmm. Nobody ever thought that a Stark would be the end all to this, right? But to have it come full circle with Sansa going through everything she went through to be the one to end up on the Iron Throne.
So gonna kill John.
Nobody gonna kill John.
John's gonna have to die.
No, he's not. He's just not.
The secret. The cat's gonna be out the bag.
He just don't want to do it. He could just leave. He could just leave.
I do say one thing.
He could get on Drogon and disappear.
I see.
And Arya gotta kill Daenerys now.
That's what everybody's saying. That's the obvious thing.
That's where it's gonna be. I even saw somebody Google what color are Daenerys' eyes.
I was thinking about that too.
And they are green.
I was thinking about that too.
So it's like
I was thinking about that too.
Oh my god! And like while that sounds cool, at the end of the day,
it don't.
I feel cheated.
It don't. We all like Dany. We didn't want her to die.
Yeah.
Not like this. Not like this. I wanted her to die on her own sword. I didn't want her to die because people started to hate her. Like she had everything she wanted, literally in the palm of her hands, and then she gave it all away by blowing fire on the whole town. I just don't get it.
I don't get it. That's just not her. That's just not her. She would have did that when she was freeing the slaves. She would have just like went in there and just start killing people.
They wanted to bring that up to like you did that then. Like oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not. We passed that. Well, no, we're not. This is a different group of people. Like kids.
She also said she don't want to rule over Ashes. Like she already put this in the car.
And she turned around and I just don't get it. And there's probably a connection point I'm missing. I don't think it is. Somebody probably got more information than me. I just went back and watched all these episodes, and this is just so out of left field. I just don't get it. It soured the episode, because the episode I was liking. It was enough action. It was intense. When that dragon came out and they just destroyed the Iron Fleet, I'm like, yeah, Iron Fleet, one dragon. Like, I'm happy they killed that other one, because this is too much.
It was intense.
And then up until the bell started ringing, and then after that they lost me.
Yeah.
The
episode was really good.
I was just so confused.
Yeah.
I was already dealing with the Jamie thing, but I was like, I could get over that. And then you throw the Daenerys thing at me, and I'm like, look here, this is.
That's why I don't know how I should feel. That's why I point out. I don't know how I should feel. You got anything you want to make some predictions before we got here?
The big ones already kind of been said, right? Arya killed, Daenerys. I think Jon leaves with Drogon, and then I think Sansa sits on the chair. And I'm not happy about any of those things. I just think that's where it's going. Because that's the only thing that would make
So what happened to Tyrion?
I don't know. He killed himself.
I'm assuming he hates her as well.
He get Sir Bronn his place, and Tyrion died married to some whore. I don't know. He deserved a happy ending.
Well, I don't know if anybody gonna get that. I kind of agree with most of your points. The only difference is I think Jon is gonna be the one to sit on the throne. I do see Daenerys dying as well, but I don't know how it's gonna be done. I think Arya will do it, but we still gotta account for the Dothraki, and we still gotta account for
Grey Worm.
For Grey Worm. So there's a lot of loose ends that gotta be tied up. Hopefully they do a lot better in the next episode to make, I would say, at least half the audience is watching Game of Thrones feel better. I can't wait to talk to more people about it because I want to pick people's brains. But make sure you check out all our previous discussions. If you haven't, we got one more to go. Maybe one final one after that. We are going to continue to bring you all of the media content that we can. Make sure you follow us on all our platforms. Notify, do all the good stuff. Like, share, subscribe to the whole now. I want to get out of here because I'm so disgusted by this episode. But love this episode at the same time is bad. And don't forget you've seen it here.